Game of Thrones anymore. Okay.
We
All right.
could. We just changed the streaming name.
But we got a
We
good
might.
one. We got a good one tonight. But starting with fun facts. And the question tonight is, why do you think the Greyjoys are boring?
Because I was told by that they were.
No,
And,
no. The
and
question tonight is, what is the most mythical creature you have ever laid eyes on? Maybe excluding the Kieran, because that's probably a winner in a lot of your stories. But before the Kieran, what was the most mythical creature you had ever laid eyes on? I feel like we should start with Ranger Steve on this one, since he is a very well versed in wildlife. So Cameron, what is Ranger Steve's most mythical creature beholden to his eyes?
Well, as you guys know, I really hate dragons, and that pretty much started with the battle from my homeland. The island itself, although populous and creatures and stuff, nothing was really too, I wouldn't say exciting, but nothing too mythical. Besides us, having uh, our animal friends that helped us out in battle. When it came to the battle, we saw all kinds of creatures we'd never seen before, and that's why there was so much destruction on our land. But the dragon was the most fierce. This one particular that attacked us, it was a black dragon, but it seemed almost like a spirit. There was must have been some magic behind it. But it basically disappeared at night and just rained hell. So I think that was probably the most shocking.
So it was never officially classified.
It wasn't. That's part of the reason
Hmm.
Ranger Steve is in this lane to try to get some answers of what could have bled over from Morningstar, what was behind an attack like that, and to see such new and frightening creatures.
That is scary. How, like, was this? Could you put a scale to this dragon? Like, what was?
Well, if you compared it to me and Judy, it's at least 25 times as big. We were
Okay.
basically the size of foot to like kneecap, foreleg of the size of this dragon.
Did it have any like distinctive features or like attack? Like, obviously, the most intriguing thing about it is that it disappeared. But
I mean, that was pretty much it. It didn't have, it would just out of nowhere you would hear like the buzzing almost, just the wings, and just the ground would shake as it's flying above, and then just fire.
interesting. Okay, Josh. Let's move on to Tug's most mythical creature he's ever seen. You may be on mute at the moment.
yeah, I was trying to unmute. Um, Most mythical creature I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It happened. Father. Um, I can't. Uh, this one time, at the shop, this kid was calling a father, and I just don't know if I believe in it or not.
This bit, it never gets tired for me. I genuinely like that there's just this huge unresolved thing in your life. It's so much so that I'm starting to believe that these are somehow just reflections of your actual life. But I know you spend a lot of time with your dad, so maybe you're just flipping that script on its head. But I think this is true mythic status. Yes. Um.
Well, I'm
So
glad I'm convincing you.
you
The
don't think
list.
you're convincing anyone else that fathers are mythical creatures?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe the viewers will need to tell us.
Oh yes, viewers, please comment down in the comment section. Is Tug's father considered actually a mythical creature? Is he just elevating something that's rather mundane?
Well, I mean, he's a genie, so he is technically a mythical creature.
But if you don't really know him and you've just been told he's a genie, I mean,
His main mythical power is going to the store for cigarettes and never coming back.
maybe he has the potential to be something more mythic than a genie. Or maybe he is something else and just chose to take the form of a genie.
What if he was been trapped in a bottle this whole time?
True.
I mean, I rub every bottle that I come across.
I expect you to do that from now on.
Yeah, you got to do that in game, man.
Yeah.
That's a little tidbit that y'all didn't know, but like no one's ever just sat back and watched me when I'm walking around.
Anytime you're snooping around somewhere, you're just secretly rubbing bottles on shelves.
No one's ever just sat back and watched. They don't know what I've been up to. You don't have to really give it a rubbing. You just gotta a little rub, walk on by.
Well, you might watch yourself a little bit more carefully now, because I think there's going to be some people paying attention to that. So, but Kobe will move on to Detective Easter. I imagine a Dragonborn, especially coming from another land, probably has a bit of interesting mythical creature story.
Oh yeah, Yeti.
A Yeti.
Yeah, it was just before a big avalanche on top of this mountain. I had looked up and saw what I believe to be a Yeti up there. Just a big creature standing at the top, and then you hear this giant roar, which quickly gets echoed out by the roar of a avalanche. So.
And you saw this. Was anybody else there with you to witness this, or is just you up there?
At this point, it was just me. I had gone out on a little hike near the mountainside, and that's when I saw it happen. So no one else believes me.
Do you think maybe the Yeti roaring is what caused the avalanche?
100%, yeah.
Wow, so is that powerful? Do you think he was trying to bury you in the avalanche? Can he command that kind of power, do you think? Was that, or this was just him knowing his landscape?
I think he was just, I don't know if he spotted me or not. I think he was just letting out a big roar to, need to do some landscaping and, just home improvement type stuff. So, DIY.
You think you could have taken him in a fight?
Oh, at that stage, absolutely not. I would have got wrecked by Yeti. He has the power of an avalanche and snow, so.
Interesting. Okay, all right. Jared, how about Tyrell? What is Tyrell's most mythical creature he's ever come across?
Well, I think back to the days I was in a great battle, drafted in my whippersnapper age of the great battle of Zendikar.
Oh, Zendikar.
The Eldrazi. Well, it was actually a situation where we thought we were doomed with the horde of Eldrazi coming after us. So what happened? Out of nowhere, we saw this large shadow coming out from above us, and looking up, we see just this huge two-headed elephant with some ski goggles on, yellow triangle in the middle of his faces, cream-colored skin with a pink and purple tandem saddle. He's got rockets in his feet, shifting right out of his toes, keeping him flying over us. He's got golden double-barrel shotguns for his tusks. He can shoot purple energy blasts from his trunks. He's just spinning around and just wiping out Zendikar enemies for us. He's got a little pink ball at the end of each trunk and a gem on his forehead, and has speaks out of two mouths at once. So I would say, out of my personal experience, the old ancient psychic tandem war elephant was the most mythical and most thankful thing I've ever seen.
Do you think this point in time was maybe a little bit strange to bring cosmic horror into the world? Wasn't that a jarring experience, especially since the last sort of foray into that realm was a little bit more grounded in horror? But this cosmic mecha war elephant is I mean, which side were you on? I guess you were got. I guess you said you were saved from the Eldrazi, so that's already clear. But man,
Yeah, I'm no Polygon little bitch.
that is quite the mythical creature. I for one am envious that Tyrell has seen such a thing. That's a story that I would tell more often. I think maybe gain the respect of your peers.
Yeah.
That's crazy story. And all that right off the top of your head too. That's impressive.
Yeah. I wasn't reading it off my notes.
Okay.
I didn't write myself.
All right, Ian. How about Sailor Sun and Soul? Sorry.
Well, I'm not sure if this is a sacred rare beast, but it was the first one I ever saw when I landed upon this earth. I looked into its cold, dead eyes, stared at me, blended so well in with its background of gray. I think it's called a rhinoceros. I hear its horn is used for mythical potions, and so I must have it whenever I find it again.
So I know Sailor Sun is maybe a little bit not accustomed to earthly or Polydarian customs, but what you may have done is considered illegal and poaching.
Then I will stop talking.
So maybe the Keepers of Justice should look a bit more closely into your history here on Morningstar.
Oh, I was what a good story I had.
I mean,
called for another trial.
who told
That's
you
right.
that these rhino horns produced magic, properties or something?
Billy Banger?
It's just what I heard, like on the pub. Like I don't even know what's a rhino.
You're backtracking rather quickly here. I was I'm not a keeper of justice. I was just letting you know that maybe maybe don't share that story with people. Maybe just enjoy Tyrell's story and just nod along and be like, yeah, I was there too. Me too. Yep, I saw all that.
Yeah, elephant is the only great beast I've ever seen.
Yeah. Rhino, I said elephant. Elephant for sure. Okay, all right. Interesting backstories learned tonight. Well, last time we left off, you guys were kind of shopping around a little bit. This was on the day leading up to the Epoch of Eventide, the 30 days of night that goes throughout the city. It is a bit of a festival, and also a time for celebration at the beginning and then conservation throughout. You could see the entire city is sort of in the hustle and bustle of getting things prepared. There looks like there's going to be a parade down one of the streets. And kind of around the city, people are kind of on edge a little bit, just based on everything that happened. There was a coup, not a coup, but a attack on the Keepers of Justice. You guys are kind of the talk of the town at the moment. The people brought in to be put on trial and seemed like you were going to be executed, but then ended up saving Nyctanthes. So, you're walking through the streets and all these things, and you can see people sort of point and whisper and sort of maybe a couple congratulations and things are in order, but yeah, you guys have the entire day before you leading up to night. Uh, there's, the big house party at the Nyctanthes Arbitritis Manor, just off the sort of beaten path, the main plot of Nyctanthes. That's a huge ticket item to get into that party because there's no restrictions on the manor for drinking. And I imagine a lot of you guys could use a good party after everything you've been through. Take a night off, just celebrate. But yeah, it's your time to sort of go around, maybe find some work, find some info if you need it, and just get prepared because yeah, the festivities and the 30 days a night, they're going to start by the end of this session. So
is there like a potion shop?
yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably like to go there, get some health potions.
Okay.
Stock up on a few of those if I can, or something like that.
I don't remember where you guys were at in relation to them, but... Oh, wait, you're over here. Yeah. Okay. So, weirdly enough... Hey, look, Tyrell's back. You're not invisible anymore. I mean, no more than you usually are invisible.
I'm always invisible.
Oh, wait, I can do atmospheric sounds. Let's do some... Ocean Docks Day. Is that too loud for anybody? Is that good? I feel like that's
That's good for me.
Josh, I think you were the one that had the issue last time. You good there?
Yeah, no.
Cool. All right. But yes, weirdly enough, Kobe, just around the corner is a fairy selling potions. Are you here to get some potions?
Yes, I'd like to see your inventory.
Well, after I get this canvas off the screen, I'll pull out my potion inventory. All those crinkly bags in the microphone. It's like ASMR. Ooh, Where are my potions? There they are. Nope, those are magic items.
Table looks pretty wiped clean.
She has an invisibility potion on the potions to make sure that nobody steals them, because they're such high profile. Yeah. Fairies, Fae, they're pretty clever. I know I have potions around here somewhere. Magic items, books, magic tailor, magic instruments,
Tyrell's floating.
armor, staffs, weapons, magic tool. What the hell? Oh, is it under the controller? Aha! Literally the last bag I checked. Got too many bags. But I have a whole city worth of items, so. Okay. What kind of potion are you looking for? Got potions of
Maybe
water
some-
breathing, potions of poison. I guess that's just poison, really. Potion of love, breath, fire breath, climbing, animal friendship, healing, heroism, sharpness, giant strength, gaseous form, flying, etherealness, growth, invisibility, longevity, invulnerability, reading, resistance, speed, vitality, clairvoyance, dominion, water breathing, poison, love, breath, fire breathing.
I'll stop you right there. What kind of health potions do you offer?
Did I say we have health potions?
Yes.
Oh yeah, health potion, healing potion, right here. Well, I've got a supreme healing potion, I've got a superior, a greater, and then just a regular old healing potion.
And how much do these cost?
Well, the superior one is very rare. You get 10d4 plus 20. That one's easily a 50 gold piece potion. And then they go down about 15 from there or so.
And how expensive is your basic healing potion?
The basic healing potion, just about 5 gold coins. You get 2d4 plus 2. The way I see it is that how much health you get out of it is pretty much what the cost is.
And your potion of invisibility?
Let's see here, potion of invisibility. It's so hard to find them when they're all invisible. Alright, here we go. So she kind of holds up a container and it looks empty, but there is a liquid inside. You can kind of feel it when you shake it.
Yeah.
If you drink it, you become invisible for 1 hour. Anything you wear or carry is invisible with you. The effect ends early if you attack or cast a spell.
And how much for this potion of invisibility?
I'd say that's a 50.
And do you offer a Keepers of Justice price?
Why, of course. Do you want to know what it is?
I would like to know what that is.
50 gold coins.
Do you offer a discount for those who stopped the attack on Nyctanthes from the Yuan-Ti?
When did that happen?
Literally last night.
Oh.
Before the big trial. As you'll see here, we have one of the famous members of the trial.
This guy floating in the air?
Yes.
Well,
This
sure.
is none other than Tyrellius Ferelius, the most feared elven artificer in the lands. He was on trial for numerous crimes. He's not one that you would want to cross.
Are you trying
But he
to
was
intimidate
found
me right now?
innocent. If I was trying to intimidate you, Fairy, you would know that I'm simply introducing you to your guest here.
I mean, guest is a pretty loose term. We're in a market.
He is a guest at your shop, a customer.
Oh, you're the only one shopping, though.
We are both here listening to your prices.
Well, is he interested in anything? I might be willing to give a 2-for-1 deal.
Hello.
I hear you're very intimidating.
Yes.
So are you
Yes,
interested in
ma'am.
potions?
I heard the list you started a minute ago, but could you go through that one more time?
Sure, I love going through my list. Potion of invisibility, potion of sharpness, potion of heroism, potion of giant strength, potion of gaseous form, potion of flying, potion of etherealness, potion of growth, potion of longevity, potion of invulnerability, potion of reading, potion of resistance, potion of speed, potion of vitality, potion of clairvoyance, potion of dominion, potion of water breathing, potion of poison, potion of love, potion of fire breath, potion of climbing, potion of animal friendship, potion of healing, potion of invisibility, potion of sharpness, potion of heroism, potion of giant strength, potion of gaseous form, potion of flying, potion of etherealness, potion of growth, potion of longevity.
Okay, you've gone through the list several times now.
I just look over at Easter with that smirk.
Hey,
and
can
well,
I
hey,
have your attention?
yeah, you got
Thanks.
it. Yeah, I like things that are redundant or like totally unnecessary. That potion of poison sounded pretty tempting, but I've learned from the past I probably shouldn't fall for that.
I'll tell you
Actually-
what. I'll sell you back your attention.
Oh, that's funny.
Seeing as now you probably have ADHD.
What's that?
Don't you know better than to make a deal with the Fae?
No. Hey,
well, let's see.
How about that potion of flying?
Sure. And how about your attention back?
I'm not gonna pay you for that.
Okay. Have fun living your life with ADHD.
Okay.
Potion of poison or flying? What'd you say?
Yeah, and Sir Easter, Were you looking for a potion as well?
Yes, I was looking at the potion of invisibility, but that's a little bit steep for me. I can't quite do 50 gold. I could do 5 gold.
Yeah. What's your 2-for-1 deal?
The 2-for-1 deal is you pay me 300 for your attention back, and I'll throw in 2 potions for 50 gold pieces each.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we might come back later with that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and walk the other way.
I'll sell you
Yeah,
2
Christian,
potions.
are there any other...
I'll sell you 2 potions, and not your attention back, for 45. They're kind of my discount potions, so they might not be as potent, but they'll get the job done.
All right. You've got my attention for free now. I
already
doing
own your
45.
attention. It's mine. It's right here. And she sort of holds up a vial.
Ah.
What?
Yes,
I
am
asked for
looking
your
at it.
attention, and you gave it to me. Now it's mine.
Ah. Oh.
Are
Where
you
am
finding it hard to focus on things? That's because I have your attention.
Oh. Well, how about that 45?
Sure thing. 45 for a potion of levitation and a potion of intangibility.
We were looking for flying and invisibility.
Yeah, flying,
And
levitation, that's the
I
same
can
thing.
only pay 5 gold.
All right.
Well,
now
your buddy can pay 40 and you can pay the 5.
Yeah, that was the plan. But
Levitation, flying, what's the difference?
well, levitating's just kind of lame.
No, it's not. You just levitate higher. That's kind of like flying.
Sometimes that could be helpful.
And invisibility, that's lame. But intangibility, now that's something.
Yeah, by intangibility, what's a good sentence description of that?
You ever want to walk through walls? Or
Oh, man.
how about floors?
Yeah. I
Mm.
used to know
How
this guy
about
with
away
a
from
red
this
hat
shop?
that could do that.
Well, you can walk away anytime you want. I don't have your attention.
You shall not acquire anything of mine unless I trade for it.
Well, you gotta be careful what you say around Fairy. That's what your partner learned here. Even if I don't sell any potions to you, you both walk away with a learning lesson. Don't say I never gave you anything.
I will tell everyone that you gave me nothing.
But I'll tell you what, last job, last deal. 50 gold coins, potion of flying, potion of invisibility. 50 coins. No tricks. Straight up.
Oh, okay, yeah, 50 gold for potion of flying and potion of tangibility. Sounds great.
45 gold.
No, that was the last deal.
Yes, we shall make that the last deal. 45 gold.
No, you're misunderstanding. The last deal was 45 for levitation and intangibility. I'm saying 50 gold, last deal, for flying and invisibility.
Well, Tyrell, I still only have 5 gold.
Oh yeah, no worries there, Easter.
I don't get paid as well as renowned travelers such as the Zoo Warriors.
So is it a deal or not?
Yeah.
Yep, I'll make that deal, so I'll pay 5 gold.
All right. She gladly takes your gold. Pleasure doing business with you. Anytime you want your attention back, you know where to find it. Might sell it, though. Who knows?
Awesome. Is there I'll let you jump to everyone else before I go to another place.
Well, where you're looking may be or of interest to other people.
Oh, I
so-
was looking for like a party store place with like masks and disguises before, everyone wants to celebrate and people put on fun costumes and stuff. So
Yeah.
get ready for 30 days night. So I mean that's just part of the festivities of the town.
I'm sending you a picture of the invisibility and flying right now. You know that right next to the barber, there's a costume shop. Probably the most famous costume shop in the entire city. And they rent out costumes for a pretty cheap price. and you know, they're willing to haggle. They've got anything and everything you could possibly imagine. So
Awesome. Yeah.
let me send this photo your way. Okay. But I think Tug last time was interested in going to the barber.
Oh well, then I at least I want to head over that way. Tyrell, I think we should head towards the costume shop for the festivities tonight.
Oh yeah, is this that? Is this like a permanent like a party city, or is this more of a Spirit Halloween?
They are like the anti-spirit Halloween. Like they have always been here ever since. So like where Spirit Halloween like takes up residence in the husk of some dead skeleton of a business, this one like is the skeleton itself, and it's not going anywhere. It's like an animated corpse, a forever zombie, immortal, unmoving, unchanging. That's why their inventory is so big and so vast, as they have costumes from as old as the city.
So it's like a Red Rags.
Yes, it is a reflection of the place, the location.
All right.
A staple of Nyctanthes. But yeah, if you guys want to go that way, we can scoot on over there. Does anybody have any objections? Soul, Sailor Sun, Ranger Steve? I know Ranger Steve and Tug last time were looking at getting some armor or something.
Well,
But
I didn't think we were with.
You're not. You're over here.
Okay.
Because you had just struck a deal with the armorer, so you guys were wrapped up here. I didn't know if you guys wanted to go somewhere else in the market before you went to get to the barber and the costume shop or not.
Well, I don't need a costume. I can just morph and probably be way cooler than everybody else there.
Wow, presumptuous.
I'm gonna need to go to the barber and get a costume.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see you try on some costumes. So.
Hey,
All right.
they've got fit for every figure. Okay.
Because, I mean, especially if your costume for some reason gets taken off, people are going to assume you're wearing a second costume.
Why do you say such hateful things to me? We've known each other for so long, Ranger.
Only like 2 years. You look ridiculous.
Okay. So yeah, you guys making your way downtown, walking fast. And you're homebound. But yeah, as you pass this street here, you can see that there's a hustle and bustle for the parade that's going to come through. You know that the Nyctanthes Arbitritis Manor is sort of back the way you came on a trail that you passed on your way into town. So seeing everybody sort of set up and clear the road for the parade to come through, you gather that it goes over the bridge, sort of around the park and through some of the other districts. But you guys go ahead and make your way through, past the inn that you had earlier, and I think...
Are they hanging more people?
They're not hanging more people. I think...
Is anybody just hanging out?
Yes, this is the place here. Okay, so this is the costume shop. And the woman standing outside addresses you and says, "Welcome, traveler." Travelers.
Well, hello. We wish to go inside and peruse.
Well, yes, of course. I will be your guide. Please follow me inside.
So far, the prettiest NPC we've seen.
Why, thank you. What's an NPC?
Non-primary associate. That's an A. I don't know why.
Non-player character.
No, I was gonna make a new one.
All right, so you guys make your way inside to a nice, warm, sort of cozy fireplace. She says, I know it doesn't look like much, but this is the place. Please take a seat here. Find a comfy space, and we can discuss what you want to wear for the festival. Have any of
Christian,
you celebrated?
Can I close
before?
the curtains there so we're private?
Sure. Yeah. Consider them
Yeah.
closed. Close the doors too. Yes, privacy. I understand. Is there something you wish to discuss?
No, I just didn't want our costumes to be seen by the crowd before we get the chance to pick them out. Surprise is the best part.
Ah, you have participated in the Epoch of Eventide before, then.
I live in a city.
Very well. You'll be.
That was my take on we live in a society.
We live in a society. You'll be an excellent first choice, then. Please stand in the center of the room.
Mm.
Who's been? Don't. I lean over to Ranger. I whisper.
Okay.
Were you?
You're nowhere near me.
Yeah, I am.
He is now.
We played as if you're nowhere near me, but you're like whispering really loud across.
No, I thought I was standing.
You're standing next to him now. You moved over.
Did you get invited to the party?
I can't read. Did you get invited?
You're breaking up, Josh.
You're whispering way too quietly.
He's not even saying it out loud. He's mouthing to you.
Not really.
Really?
Now I can hear you. Not anymore.
What the heck? I don't know why. I don't know why you can't.
It's about 3 seconds, and then I can't hear you anymore. Where's your router?
I'm next to it.
I can hear you now. Okay. Whisper your whisper.
Okay. I just asked him if he gets invited. Did you get...
Well, my mailbox is back home, so unless it came to the inn, I wasn't looking. I don't know. Did you get invited?
That's Tug's. That's Tug's way of not answering. I'll count the
maybe-
seconds. So.
Maybe I dropped out. I was like, wait, did I drop out?
No. That happened during the trial too. Tug's an expert at pleading the fifth without announcing it. So.
I've been at the brunt of that before.
Yes.
Am I? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I logged out and just logged back in.
Okay.
All I heard is I'm pleading the fifth on something.
Oh yeah. He asked you a question. You didn't respond, so I assumed you were not responding like you did in court.
What was the question? What
Ranger
was the
Steve?
question?
Did you receive one?
I mean, I didn't not receive one, but I didn't know.
Okay, it's settled then. You didn't not receive one. Okay.
So while you guys are whispering, the woman who invited you in says, "Now, detective, close your eyes and imagine the mental image of what you want to look like for this Epoch of Eventide. You will open your eyes, and it will be on you. Please describe in great detail as you close your eyes and focus on what you'd like your costume to be. If you would like privacy, the rest of the group may step outside. As I said, or as you said, Your surprise is everything.
Is anybody leaving?
I just sit down.
Okay, they're just sitting down. Do you want me to describe what I picture now?
You can keep it a secret to yourself if you would like. You don't have
Okay.
to. It's completely up to you.
Okay, then I shall keep it a secret.
All right. So it does not.
But that costume was made for me, and she.
Yes, it does not manifest in front. She says, "I respect your privacy. We will forego the showboating as we typically do in here, but we will respect the wishes of our customers. You will promptly find your costume in your bag of choosing. Please step aside, and the next may step into the center of the room to receive their costume."
Alrighty. I go and step back.
And so we didn't see him pick one? Is that what happened?
You saw him close his eyes. You saw her sort of twiddle her fingers a little bit, and you assume exactly what happened is the wardrobe that he was envisioning in his head is in his inventory, and he's the only one that knows what it looks like.
Okay.
The rest of you may
next.
continue to do the same or speak your costume out loud. It doesn't matter to me. But yes, there are rumors of a party going around, but it is also customary to dress up for the Epoch of Eventide. So
That
well, Ranger Steve stepped up first, so you'll have to wait just a second. But she says, "Ranger, you may do the same as Detective Easter, or you may describe in great detail your costume."
I'll keep it a secret. I want to surprise everybody.
Very well. Fish man person, you may enter the center.
all right.
I don't know if you're still cutting out or not, Josh.
Man, I don't understand. I'm ready now. Can you hear me?
Yeah?
I get in the center.
You're in the center.
Well, you'll have to listen closely. Madame Lady Philip has been a little quiet since her punishment after the trial.
I close my eyes
Mm-hmm.
and
I see that you also wish to keep yours a secret. Very well. Please stand aside. Drow, or fair maiden, you may step to the center.
Yes.
Do you wish to keep yours a secret?
I will.
Very well,
I
you
hope
may.
it be known, though, that everyone thinks of me as without clothing at all.
Drow, do you also wish to keep yours a secret? I will take that as a yes.
Christian, I'm gonna pull a little bit of dust out of my pocket and blow it into Sailor Sun's face.
All right. Sailor Sun, how do you react?
Achoo! Oh. I'm here again. Where am I?
We are at a costume shop.
Costume shop.
Is this Soul that I'm talking to, or am I talking to Sailor Sun?
I'm, of course, Soul.
It is good to see you
It's
again,
so
Soul.
good to see you guys. I've missed you. What has happened?
You just purchased a costume that your other half bought.
Oh, I wonder what it is. I guess we'll find out together later.
It's more fun when it's a surprise for everyone, and now it's a surprise for you as well.
Oh, this will be a weird surprise.
All right, Tyrell, you step up in the center. You want to keep yours a secret, or you want to share it with everyone?
Yes.
Okay,
I'll be wearing a cloak, but I would like a mask. Um, one of
like a
maybe.
bandana, maybe.
I was thinking more the deception of wealth, like not actually gold, but gold color.
Ah, something similar to a very popular saga that's been told around town, I imagine.
Um, maybe.
The battle royale stories are all the rage these days over at the Jewel of Nyctanthes theater.
Mm-hmm.
About
Yes.
about the perhaps it's a bit intrusive of me to assume the one you mean, but yes, imagine the mask in your head, and it shall be produced.
Oh, very well. Is it done?
It is done.
Ah, can I see it?
You can see it.
Ah,
Very well.
okay.
Thank you all for coming.
Wow. All right.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy your costumes. Enjoy the Epoch of Eventide. And go forth.
Okay, farewell.
Gracias.
So that didn't like cost any money or anything?
Farewell.
Leave. Let's go.
She said we may go on our way.
But we didn't ask a bunch of questions, so we probably got cursed or something. So that's great.
She can see the concern on some of your eyes, and she says, "Do not worry. Your tab has been picked up."
See, that's more worry.
Yeah. Should we go back in there and ask who picked up our tab?
I'm afraid it's a mysterious benefactor. I do not know. They expected you, though.
They expected us.
Why, yes,
And how did you recognize us?
Well, you're the heroes of Nyctanthes.
You see, not everyone knows that. Even some down in the market didn't realize who we were. So how do you know who we are?
I attended your supposed or expected execution.
Well, not mine, but the zoo warriors, yes.
Correct, but you were there as well.
I was. And did you provide a costume for this benefactor as well?
Oh, no. I never met the benefactor. He simply sent the messenger and said that if the heroes of Nyctanthes were to stop by my costume shop, that he would pay any fee, no matter how crazy and ridiculous, for you.
Mm-hmm. And how exactly would you receive this money? And how are you planning to bill this benefactor?
I'm simply to write the amount and hand it back to the messenger.
And who is the messenger?
I do not know. I was instructed to leave the letter under the mat of my door, and that it would be retrieved from that space at an undetermined time.
Well, thank you for your information.
You're welcome. Please enjoy the Epoch of Eventide.
I will. Christian, is there... I'm trying to think if there's some way to, magical abilities or something to mark stuff to know when it moves.
Mm-hmm. I think some of the members of your party may have something that do that.
Yeah. Zoo warriors, is there any magic that you possess to mark items or to know when something has been disturbed? Madame Blip du Pull-Up, Sailor Sun or Soul or Tyrell? Do any of you know that? Or perhaps Ranger Steve, Ranger Magic? This might help us to figure out your benefactor.
I could put some grease under it.
I could entomb them in wood stuff, and if they move, we would know they moved. They broke out. That's about it.
Oh, I could install an alarm.
And could we have that alarm alert a keeper of justice, or some sort of way that we could have a lookout here while we are busy enjoying ourselves and undisclosed time, that we could see who picks up this note and when the benefactor might arrive?
They'd have to be within 60 feet.
I could probably get somebody stationed over here, and at least figure out which guards are going to be nearby, and have them alerted. The only alternative there is just to keep a guards on constant lookout over here, but finding good help for the city guards can kind of be difficult. They may not pay as close attention as we'd like without the proper money.
So from around the corner and behind you guys, you see and hear someone say, "Holy shit! It's the heroes of Nyctanthes!" He sort of runs up to you guys. He says, "I am your biggest fan. I'm seriously, you guys have no idea. I mean, heroes of the city, save Nyctanthes. I mean, you guys really knew how to fight. You think you could teach me some of those moves?"
Christian, what is this person?
So this appears to be a rather young tiefling.
Okay.
Just your everyday passerby on the street. But, yeah. I mean, he looks scary with his daggers, but he doesn't have daggers, you know.
I'm gonna turn and look, and does it seem like he's with anybody else?
No. He's just out of the blue, out of the crowd.
Okay.
But seriously,
Well,
I mean, hearing the stories of you guys take on those Yuan-Ti snake fuckers, that was great. I mean, who'd have thought of the people on trial? I mean, you couldn't write that stuff.
well, I was simply doing a job, but the zoo warriors, they are the true heroes. They fought to save the city while the city was persecuting them.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know this city like no one else. You know, the ins and outs, the wrongs and rights. I can help you guys learn anything you need to know that I don't already, or if I don't know it, I know who to talk to. I know the local legends around here, the rumors. All I would ask is some of that training. I want to be a great warrior like you guys.
And who are you?
I'm Pip.
And
P-I-P, Pip.
And you're a young boy. Pip Boy is what I shall call you.
That's what my sister calls me. That's how I got the name.
can I just call you boy?
Only if you do it in a gravelly voice. Reminiscent of a bald man who may be involved in Greek mythology, but more recently, Norse mythology.
Well, Pip Boy, where are your parents?
I'm afraid we don't have any parents, just me and my sis.
And who is your sis?
Lily's my sis. She's the whole reason I'm out here working. Gotta find business, gotta, you know, try and find coin anywhere I can. But she's unfortunately
much younger, or?
She's same age, but she was stricken with blindness, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's why I'm trying to raise money. Try and raise money and pay a wizard to cure her blindness.
What wizard are you gonna pay to cure the blindness?
Josh, you might restart your router because you're not coming through at all.
Or just turn off your Wi-Fi and just use your cell data.
That too. I do that a lot.
Well, I have full.
Sure you do.
Full.
That's all we got. You have full.
But seriously, Heroes of Nyctanthes. I mean, can I call you that? Is there something else I can call you? Or
You may call me Detective Easter, but you may call the Zoo Warriors the heroes of Nyctanthes. They have earned that title.
you got it, Detective Easter. But I'm serious. I am at your command. You need to know something about the city. I know it. Like I said, if I don't, I know somebody who does. You want to know where to get something? I can get it for you.
So we've run across lots of mysterious benefactors. Do you know who the mysterious benefactors could be?
Well, there's lots of rich, lots of nobles around here. I mean, who or what is paying for what's going on?
Where's
We're
your
trying to decide. Someone's kind of pulling some strings for us here in this town.
They've
That's
had their
in
lawyer paid for the trial. They've had a few other items that have been just put on the house for them.
That is a bit perplexing. I'd say typically the elite, the nobles around here, like to rub elbows with talk of the town, whether it be ill repute or heroes. I'd say you guys are a bit of both. So maybe it's one benefactor, maybe it's a couple, or maybe it's just somebody doing a nice thing for people who save the city. But if I had to put my finger on it, if I had to give you a guess of who it would be, I'd say it was probably one of the nobles.
And tell me, Pip, a boy such as yourself trying to earn money for his blind sister, what are you doing here today with us?
Well, I saw you guys.
Instead of working.
Well, this is what I do for work. Is I'm a gopher. I get things. I grab things. I'm not steal detective. No, not like that. No, it came out wrong. I mean that people pay me for information, and I have information.
Ah, so are you expecting us to pay you?
Well, I mean, it would be nice to have compensation, but like I said, my deal with you guys was you teach me how to fight, and I'll give you whatever you want, any information that I can provide. I will be your guide to the city of Nyctanthes.
And have you worked for any of the other keepers of justice before?
In unofficial capacities, I mean, they hired me to get knowledge.
Yeah,
Private
who was
eye.
they?
Well, you know, I don't like to share my clients' identities. I don't go around because that's bad for business. It wasn't anything bad. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was just making sure maybe a spouse wasn't cheating on someone, or maybe tracking down someone who owed someone some money, but not in like a capacity of a loan shark or anything like that. I definitely wouldn't get tangled up in any loan sharks or anything, because loan sharks are
not.
yeah, definitely bad news. But no, I've seen the worst of them. I know the worst of them. Oh man, there's a real nasty one around town too.
Well, you see, some people can pop up and seem to be nice, have a nice personality and spirit about them, but you come to find out later that they have lied to you.
Detective Easter, I understand your perspective, and I understand that I'm coming out of the blue here to offer my services. But I tell you what, if I tell you everything about what's going on in my life and why I need my fighting skills, I maybe that'll put you at ease.
And we'd be happy to hear that.
All right. Well, I really do. I have a heart of gold. I've got a keen mind. My sister, though, she is blind. I know about loan sharks because the local loan knoll, I took a loan from him, 2,000 gold pieces to pay this wizard to cure my sister's blindness. And my poor sister, she just, all I wanted was for her to have her life back. And I'll be honest, I didn't plan on paying the loan knoll back. He's a low-born, just horrible person, just out it for the worst, just hurts people. You name it, he's probably done it. So my plan was to take that 2,000 gold.
Do I know who this loan shark is?
So you know that there's a bunch of different, obviously, loan sharks out there, but this one specifically is a lone knoll, and a knoll is like a big, not quite werewolf thing, but like more of like a giant hyena almost, like not quite your size, but a humanoid hyena, and they're just known for being really like nasty creatures. So instead of a loan shark, it's gonna be a lone knoll.
Well, I just know that the Dragonborn district is, we're not quite as rich as other people, so it wouldn't shock me if some people had been doing deals with, loan sharks.
Right.
So I don't know if I just had any history
Yeah,
here with,
you know of lots of loan sharks, but the fact that he said a lone knoll, you have heard of this guy, and he doesn't have the best reputation. He manages to stay within the guidelines of, the law, but the law in some instances even protects him from what he does. So,
and what's the penalty for not paying these guys? Do they just kill you typically, or
the lone knoll, all they really have to do is just threaten you, but their biggest threat is to bring it forth to a sword of justice. And depending on which sword of justice is how the justice is going to be doled out. So they typically, threaten either Dread or Dolores because they know that they're going to throw the book at them, so to speak. And it's always blood for blood and then some. And if they can't get gold out of you, then they'll get hard labor out of you. So.
Okay.
But Pip kind of continues his story and says, so I was going to screw over this lone knoll because he's hurt so many people that I know. So I was going to take the 2,000 gold. I was going to pay the wizard. He was going to cure my sister's blindness, and we were going to skip town. I was never going to see this place again. It's been nothing but rotten luck for me here, and especially my sister after losing her sight. Well, wouldn't you know it, I pay the wizard, and he skips town. He took my 2,000 gold, he didn't cure my sister's blindness, and he left. And now that lone knoll...
What was the wizard's name?
That's the other unfortunate part. In my haste to get my sister's blindness cured, as soon as I went back to the shop, it was like it had been packed up and just popped off the earth. Like, the whole entire house was gone. There's just an empty lot there in between the houses where I once saw this wizard. Now it's gone.
This wizard did he have any narcotics on him? Was he peddling any blue crystal?
I can't remember his name exactly. It was one of those like hard like tree fruits, I think.
Yeah, coconut.
Yeah, that was it. Coconut.
No.
Do you know somebody with coconut?
Name rings a bell.
Well, if you know this guy, can you tell me where to find him?
I was hoping you could tell me where to find him. Where was his last location at?
It was over in the sort of district on the way out of town. I could show you where it was. You're still breaking up real bad, Josh.
What? Can you hear that?
No.
I heard that.
I want to meet his sister.
Why do you want to meet my sister? Hey, buddy. Or ma'am, or, my sister, I'll let you know, I'm very protective of my sister. There's a reason that I'm hiding from the lone knoll.
Training or not?
Well, yeah, I want training, but not at the expense of the safety of my sister. I've already put her in enough danger. Even me exposing myself out here, where that lone knoll may be lurking, I mean, if he finds me, I'm in trouble.
Would he dare approach you with the heroes of Nyctanthes and the Keeper of Justice in your midst?
Yeah, how dare you question the heroes of Nyctanthes?
Look, I'm not questioning your reputation. All I'm saying is this is a particularly nasty individual, and he would not be afraid to bring a sword of justice over here. And while you may be the heroes of Nyctanthes, you're no sword of justice. Sorry, detective, but that's just the fact of things. You know how it is, and I do too.
So you won't let us meet your sister?
Maybe in time, but I need to keep my sister's location a secret. If that lone knoll is cunning, as he is, he probably is looking at me right now and trying to track my movements back to my sister. Because if he finds where my sister is, then he has leverage over me, and I will do anything for my sister.
Well, I don't know. Guys,
Christian, can we perceive if he's been lying to us at all?
Sure. Go ahead and give me...
The last time we just blindly followed someone, we ended up on trial, so...
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Alrighty. It is a total of
26.
15.
50.
15.
15. Tug, did you
So
actually
how
roll
did
a
you guys
perception check?
hear me fine?
I don't know why or when it works, Josh, but it just is like really bad tonight for you for some reason.
I did turn my Wi-Fi off, so we'll see if that helps.
It is better now. I can hear you.
Okay. Well, good. It's working.
But yeah, with the 15 roll, you perceive his actions to be genuine. He seems very willing and open about what he's sharing with you. You get a sense that he is very protective of his sister, and that he has found himself in this sort of legal bind or like monetary bind with the Lone Knoll. It is genuine. He did a stupid thing by going to the Lone Knoll. He did a stupid thing by trying to cheat the Lone Knoll, but it was out of an act of love for his sister. So.
I try to...
Okay, you broke up again there.
Charisma to try to convince him to let me see his sister.
Can you try and persuade him? I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Make a charisma check.
Okay. 16.
He says, "Why do you want to see my sister so bad?"
I may be able to help your sister.
Okay, well, maybe open with that. How can you help my sister?
Well,
I forgot you can cure blindness.
Yeah, I can cure blindness.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, you just would have said that from the beginning.
You can cure blindness?
Yeah, but you weren't being very understanding, so I didn't just want to come out with that.
No,
You
you
can
wanted
try-
the shock and awe. You wanted the shock and awe to just do it when we got there.
I
And
just
you'd be
wanted.
like-
You took away. I'm not even sure I won't even do it.
No. Look. Did I not explain myself well enough? I'm just trying to be protective and careful. Is all. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I'm trying to be better about it. I just want to know. If you can really cure her blindness, then yes, absolutely, you can see my sister.
I'll think about it.
He sort of like recedes into himself a little bit, and
Well,
I'm
perhaps
just messing with you. Let's go cure your sister's blindness.
you really mean it?
Yeah, let's go.
Are the rest of you willing to? We're gonna have to sneak around. I believe in your ability to cure her blindness, but I still am afraid of the Lone Knoll. He may be watching somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. But if you're willing to do it,
I'll put my cloak on.
all right.
Where's my Kuatoa? I thought they might are they with us or not?
So they kind of shoot out from around the corner. Hang on. Object.
You should just make them the shark.
I don't. Well, Christian, I don't want you to just having to deal with them all the time. I just didn't know. I thought that they were with us. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't.
Yeah,
wrong.
they're with you. They're not. They're
Okay.
just. They're always at a distance. You can call them up at any time.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to worry about
Oh.
messing.
I can use pass without trace, so as long as someone doesn't see us be enveloped with my magic, we'll at least get a +10 bonus to dexterity if we need to try and avoid.
Great. Well, this sounds like a plan. I'm happy to answer any questions in private of my home that you guys have about Nyctanthes or people or anything. Seriously, I'll be indebted to you after this. I mean, you name it. I'm there for you. So let's.
How'd your sister lose her? What happened? Was it?
My sister lost her
Yeah.
eyesight. I don't know. There's this thing going around town called the creep. Nobody really knows how you get it, but symptoms start just kind of slow, and then slowly over time it it gets you. And one of the side effects of the survivors is blindness. It's a really nasty disease.
Does it start with coughing?
It does.
Is it called the creep?
The creep. Yep, that's what people around here call it.
Christian, did you tell us if we failed that check with that guy coughing?
None of you failed that check.
Okay.
Yeah, what it starts is starts on your fingertips, and your fingers start to turn black, like black as coal, and it creeps up your arm slowly, and then once it reaches your heart, that's when it either kills you or you survive.
I'm gonna look at my fingertips and kind of worry for a second, touch my heart a little bit, make sure I'm okay. Gonna reach over my body.
Yeah, any of you inspecting your hands, there's no sign of the creep that started in just yet, but he says we can talk about the creep more, but yeah, if we want to go back to my place, I'm happy to tell you anything about this city you want to know.
No, we had to do a check on a guy coughing.
A survival check, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a healthy immune system.
The College of Risenbull is working on stuff, but right now things are rather unknown about the creep. We don't know what's causing it or where it's coming from. It's kind of a recent development, to be honest.
Well, okay, trusty Pip Boy, why don't you lead us on our quest?
Sure thing, let's go. So he takes you guys past the same little root beer and fish place you went, up along down the same corridor that all the festivities are beginning. And
Oh, is Avatar Aang there in the middle?
this one? Which one? This...
at a distance, it just looked like a little boy standing there, and I thought,
So, he sort of
the
heads
lady's
down
there.
Yeah, the non-generic lady is a generic lady somewhere else. He says, all right, this is the place. Come on inside.
I want to be the last one to go in. I want to look down both ways, see if we're being watched.
Sure thing. This one, sorry, I went to the wrong house.
Guys, sorry, I'm so sorry. That's
Sorry,
not
my bad.
house.
I wanted one with a little bit more furniture in it.
You have a nice house.
Christian, were we being watched at all?
No. So, what? You said you looked around outside first to see if you were being watched?
Yeah, my passive perception is 18.
Yeah, you know this city too, and you know well enough. If somebody was watching you, you would know it, but you guys are in the clear, so you guys all sort of come inside here. Detective Easter, Ranger Steve, Sailor Sun, Tug, Tyrell. Okay. Pip's already in here, and we will bring his sister downstairs. She is right here. Okay. So Pip goes upstairs, brings his sister downstairs. Says, all right, what? I'm sorry, but can we go over names? I'm not sure who everybody is. I know Detective Easter, but I only know you as the heroes of Nyctanthes. I haven't been privy to what your names are yet.
I am Tug, Blib do pull up.
Nice to meet you, Tug.
Blib do pull up.
Blib do pull up.
Tug.
Tug, Blib do pull up.
Or just Tug. Or
what do you want me to call you?
I'll answer.
Gotcha.
No.
How about you, Ranger?
Hi, I'm Ranger Craig.
Ranger Craig, nice to meet you. And the beautiful lady over there?
That's not his.
I am Soul.
Soul, nice to meet you. And
Nice to meet you.
the scary looking fella, The quiet one.
I've been told I'm very intimidating.
Yeah, can I laugh out loud when she said scary?
Well, Pip's talking at the moment.
God, guys, gee. Trying
Well,
to make a good first
this is my
impression.
sister Lillian. And she's very happy to meet you. Lillian, Tug Blib Dupool up here. He said he can help us out with something. Isn't that right, Tug Blib Dupool?
Yeah, I think we can try it.
All right. Well, do we need to prepare anything, or what do you need from us?
You might need to prepare a supper.
Sure thing. Yeah. I'll run upstairs and do that right now. But it can I at least stick around and be here for it?
Oh, I figured we would all eat. That'd be really nice.
I mean, yeah, I can.
I haven't eaten breakfast.
We don't have a ton of food. I can direct you to some nice eateries, though.
No, whatever's free is best.
Okay, all right. I got bread and cheese.
Perfect.
I'll give him 5 gold. 5 gold will buy food, won't it?
Yeah. You don't have to pay for the food. No. You are welcome in this house. It was very rude of me not to offer food in the first place. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Has he broken
Are you
bread
there?
without cheese?
Yeah. Here, hang on.
Is anyone there?
We're here. We can hear you.
What's wrong with my fucking internet?
I don't know. I'm excited for this cheese bread we're getting now.
Bread and cheese, not cheese bread. Cheese.
Well, when you put the cheese on your bread and you take a bite, cheese bread.
Cheese bread. There you go.
I want that pumpkin pie. Can we have that too?
He doesn't have any pumpkin pie.
Don't even talk about pumpkin pie this close to Thanksgiving, or else I'm gonna have to go buy one.
All right, bread and cheese. Here you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some, and just probably have like some crumbs as I'm kind of stuffing my face a little bit.
Sure thing. Yeah.
Why is this so important to you?
We haven't eaten since breakfast. And I just spent 5 gold on some things in the market earlier, and so that was mostly my lunch money for probably the week. So I need free food wherever I can get it.
So will 5 gold buy food for everybody?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. You don't even have to pay for anything. You're a welcome guest in my home.
No, I'll give him 5 gold.
He
To
said-
go buy
He
food
says,
for everybody.
"Ma'am, I am truly indebted to you. You come here and offer to cure my sister's blindness, and now you pay me for nothing more than offering bread and cheese, just the lowliest amount of food that we have. We do not deserve your kindness. You truly are the heroes of Nyctanthes."
Perhaps you should convert to her religion then.
You have a religion?
I mean, I am somewhat of a god, yes, but
You are a very, very generous god.
in the simplest of means, just taking care of my followers is what is important. And all people. I worded that wrong.
My sister and I are not very religious, seeing as our lives haven't been great, and I don't believe in any god that would have put us through the things that we've been put through. But if you are a true man of or woman of action, then I would be most indebted to you.
Well, let me take your, and I'm gonna walk up.
You're breaking up again.
Man, I'm gonna walk up and take his sister's hand,
All right.
and I'm gonna cast Cure Blindness.
Do you say any words like in the name of me and myself and?
No, I'm not gonna make this. I'm just gonna sit down with her, and take her hand and just say, "Soon, my child, you'll be healed." And I'm gonna heal her.
So you see her like glossy eyes sort of blink, and you start to see the fog leave her eyes. And Pip very excitedly says, Lil, what can you see? Can you see anything?" And she opens her eyes as the fog leaves her vision completely, and she breaks out into a scream. She goes, "Ah!" as she looks into the face of Blibdupulip and says, What's going on, Pip? Who are these people?"
Well, is she deaf also? You're deaf, misfit child.
Lil, these people, no. My sister, she's just didn't expect you to look the way you do. Not that there's anything wrong with the way you look. It just,
I know that natural beauty sometimes is just absolutely overtaking. It's fine. I a lot. No big deal.
but Lil, you can see, you can really see. You're back to normal. And she sort of looks at her arm that very clearly has the creep on it, and
I'm gonna take a couple steps back. Ugh.
That's the arm that I touched. I'm holding her arm with the creep.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hands in my pockets and scoot even further back.
Okay. Pip sort of turns and says, "No, it's fine. She survived the creep. It doesn't appear to transfer from survivors, but I mean, it is still relatively unknown. All I mean to say is that I haven't gotten it yet, and I've been taking care of her. So, don't be afraid. But I understand your caution. There's no need for worry. But Lil, I think you should go upstairs and get some rest. Recover a little bit. Take some bread and cheese with you, and I'm gonna talk to our new friends here. I think they can really help us."
Because what more would she want to do after being in darkness for you? Don't close your eyes, honey. Go to bed.
There's plenty of books upstairs that you can read for the first time, and lots of visual puzzles and things that Blibdubulip, he just really wants you to have the time of your life, but I think maybe we gotta go slow about this.
Yeah. But you're gonna
Lil, what do you think about that?
I'd like to stay and hear what you all have to say. I know just as much about this city as Pip does.
And what did you do before your blindness?
Well, we're a bit of a tag team. We did kind of the same thing. We knew information, we knew the city, and we were guides as well as, hired assistants. You name it, we did it. We're just resourceful people. We just survive.
Do you ever have anybody hire you that you didn't know who they were, like a benefactor?
I have been hired as a courier a couple times, and I did not know who it came from, but I did know where it was going.
Thank you.
But what would you like to know about this city? Pip and I, between the two of us, probably know more than just about anybody. Everything from local legends to people, places, you name it.
Well, could you tell us about the big party that's coming up? Hearing from the local guides that you might tell the story a little bit better than I could.
Yeah, so the Epoch of Eventide, 1 month out of every year, the 2 moons of Morningstar, Cornea, and Solera remain in the sky above Nyctanthes.
Which one is the left one?
Cornea.
Ah, Sol, is that you're from Cornea?
Yeah, Solera's the right one. But they remain in the sky above Nyctanthes. The city calls it the occurrence, the Epoch of Eventide. It's a festival of reflection, conservation, celebration. Sometimes, towards the end, it gets a bit scary. There's usually a loss of power in the city, and we only have the moonlight to guide us. And the people in Nyctanthes aren't used to not having power, not used to not having light. The city kind of thrives on its nightlife, but only when it's illuminated. I think people really fear the true darkness that falls through this city, and it kind of becomes the monster that it used to be. The city was almost dead at one point, and that's when the Keepers of Justice came in and revitalized the city by cracking down on crime and making it a livable place for people again. But the College of Resembool, they always try and conserve enough energy through the windmills to have enough energy, but the people always panic by the end, and even though we should have enough power conserved for the entire 30 days, unfortunately we always run short. And that's when obviously people are extra afraid. They gain that fear, and crime usually spikes and things go a bit haywire here. But that's when the Keepers of Justice show up in force and do the best to minimize the loss of life and damage to the city.
Have you live?
Have we lived here? Is that what you asked? Their whole lives?
No, I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
I asked if she's ever lost her life.
Oh. No, but we've had close encounters before. Pip and I, we're pretty experienced at this. You board up your doors, you lock your doors, and you stay inside, and you really don't need the lightning in a bottle that the city has grown so comfortable with to survive. A good old candlelight, a nice fire, and just some food is enough to make it through. But people, they grow dependent on this stuff, you know?
I want you guys to go buy some food with that gold. So they got food.
Pip sort of turns and says, absolutely. We definitely... We're kind of running short. I mean, everything on that table right there you see that's what we got left.
Thank you for sharing your last bit. That means extra special to my stomach.
Absolutely. I mean, you cured Lil's blindness. I mean, I would have found a way to get you money if you had offered me such a service in just randomly off the street. But who would have thought that the heroes of Nyctanthes would be in my house and cure my sister's blindness? This is quite the day.
Could you tell us about this party that we've been hearing about of one of the main elites here, Dionysus?
Ah, yes, Duke Dionysus. Yeah, he's the Nyctanthes Arbitritis family. I mean, obviously the city's named after him, but they're the oldest family here in Nyctanthes. So his party, it's a thing to behold. In fact, Lil and I have snuck into it once before, and we found ourselves in there, and we got caught, but they were kind enough. I mean, as young kids do, we tried to break into a party we weren't supposed to be in, and we stuck out like a sore thumb, and they took us back outside the manor and scolded us, but it wasn't anything too serious.
And because it is one of the families, you can drink and party.
Do they have good wine?
Oh, they have the best wine. They make blackberry wine. Oh, we were able to steal a cup on our way out, even though we got kicked out. To taste that wine again, it would be something truly special.
You must
be careful around your god.
You must be mistaken. Blueberry wine, I do believe, is what you meant to say. Blueberry wine.
No. Archduke Dionysus Nyctanthes Arbitritis the 13th. His family specializes in blackberry wine.
I believe
it is unparalleled. There's no other fruited wine that tastes half as good.
Okay. Yeah. No. Someone bring.
So you just see Fish Hand pop through the door with a bottle of blueberry wine.
Yeah. Let's have a poll.
It's time for a wine off.
He says, "Tug, please. My sister and I, we don't. I'm sure your blueberry wine is great, but we would prefer to."
Fine.
What'd you say?
Sit down and drink the wine.
Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah. Sure thing. Just let me get some cups. If that's okay with you. All right. So how many people are having wine?
I am going to step outside.
Everyone.
I,
Everyone.
of course, would like to partake.
He's not able to step outside for the horde of Kuatoa that are at the door.
Well, there's 2 doors.
I will push through them.
All right. Detective Easter has stepped
I will
outside.
close the door. I'm going to pretend that I am not watching a criminal act that would need another trial.
Oh, I'm joking. Yeah, that's fine. This is not alcoholic. This is fruit.
Pip kind of turns and says, "Well, what's the point of it being non-alcoholic then?"
That's fruit.
Well, if we're not having wine, feel free to ask more questions. Do we need to get?
Surprised Soul hasn't just drowned herself right now.
I will have a third cup.
No, we're still having wine.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna. Yeah, we'll say there's enough cups on the table for everybody. There we go. Okay. So. Yes, anybody that would like a glass of blueberry wine that's non-alcoholic may do so. Detective Easter, do you want to just stay right outside, or do you want to sort of step out into the street and survey things? Okay. You guys still there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I can't hear anybody else.
I don't know what.
Hey, sorry, Christian. I just said the whole thing while I was on mute.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I was gonna look around, see if there's anybody around, but I was also gonna kind of search his residence a little bit and see, maybe if I can learn something about it, even if it's like looking into his garbage, see if there's anything that's not consistent with his story that's kind of lined up, or who he might be, and yeah.
So you kind of walk around the alleys and you don't see much. You see in front of their house some crates and boxes and things. Some of the stuff seems to be temporary for the festival that's coming through, but one of them is definitely a garbage can, and it seems very sparse, even for them. I mean, based on the inside of their house, it kind of reflects that they don't even have anything to really throw away. That's how barren they're living. Like, they don't have money. They're scraping by, and
Okay.
I would like to just stare and look at their faces as they drink the wine.
Okay. So yeah, Pip and Lil take sips from the wine, and they both sort of look at each other and nod and look at you and say, "Well, yeah, it is. It is very good."
Yeah, best fruit wine you've ever had, right?
Yeah. It has been a while since I had the other one. It's kind of faded from my memory, so I mean, to be honest, I'd have to try it side by side to really know.
I don't care much for it. I'll have another glass.
All right, you're on your 4th glass.
Let's pull this away from Sailor's Son here.
You realize as you go to pull it away, there's not very much left, because it's been had.
All right, we'll just let Sailor's Son finish that off then.
Because she had 3 glasses, they had 2. I think that's probably, we'll say you had a hefty bottle of wine there.
I am Sailor 1 now. Is that one?
All right, well, I'll put these glasses away so Detective Easter can join if you want. Or did you have anything you wanted to ask me, or Lil? So Detective Easter, you notice a notice board down the street. If you want to take a look at it.
Yes, I'll go take a look at it.
Okay. So you trot on down to the notice board, see maybe if there's some work, any postings, missing persons, etc. Just getting a idea of the street before you. You'd like to keep tabs on stuff. And looking past the light and past the message board, you happen to see a guard on the ground.
I'm gonna sprint over.
All right, you sprint over to the guard, and you see a pool of red blood around the body, and a very clear slice horizontally across his neck.
Can I tell what type of weapon made that slice?
So, enter the mini-game portion here. I'm going to stream something else to you guys real quick.
I posted Pip-Boy there in the chat.
Nice. Nice.
I don't know if anyone else plays Fallout.
I do. Why? Start having your friends grab a seat. Screen. That's what I want.
Yeah, and the last time that we had mini games, we played some chess and solved some sort of puzzle, and we did some AI stuff. It was fun.
So,
Oh no, I'm not good at like any of that. Okay, let's do it.
Oh man,
Detective
This is
Easter,
perfect, Christian.
you pull
Yes.
out of your bag an autopsy report.
Perfect. What is this, a human, or is this a?
This is a
You know.
magic autopsy report that will adjust according to the specimen,
Great.
before you.
It's only blank white right now for me.
It is, yes. So
Okay,
it's going to
okay.
be your job to ask questions and fill out this autopsy report. I will do the little
Okay.
doodles as we progress through this. Do you want to go back and grab anyone or the group and involve them in this as well? That way they may think to ask some questions as well. Or maybe secure the area while you...
Oh yeah. First thing I was gonna do is, once I sort of checked and see if they were alive or not, since they're dead, I'm going to call for guards to lock down this area. And since I am a keeper of justice, it's my scene. So I'm asking for the guards to lock it down, and I'm going to go and just inform the group that I am investigating a murder of a guard.
Sure. So you sort of blow the horn, and we get some guards out here to lock down. Beautiful.
I was thinking it sounded like the horn of Gundor.
Gun door? Just gunshots? Just blah,
No,
blah, blah,
let's
blah,
do-
blah.
let's-
Oh, hit creature limit.
No, that's burr, 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 burr.
That is the horn of Emperor Palpatine. That is not the horn of Gundor.
We're just
It's the-
gonna... Oh, actually, here, I'll do this.
Okay.
Kill.
We're still looking at a white screen, right? Or is
You
it gone
are.
off now?
I'm moving the stuff around for the...
Gotcha.
Why does the white screen bother you so bad, Kobe?
I just wanted to make sure I didn't have
No, you're
the
good.
wrong thing.
Yes, we'll continue. So yes.
Is anybody else coming?
No,
out the
I'm not.
door? You guys.
I'm not streaming anything else to anyone else right now. So it's just the autopsy report. The guards are blocking off the different alleyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I told the zoo warrior, so I didn't know if anybody else was coming outside to see what was going on, or if you guys were staying in there and partying.
Yes, it's up to them how they want to proceed with that, but
Pip, my boy, let's go.
sure thing. So
What's your sister's name?
Lil,
Little? Lil.
Lil, Lil.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Pip. Little
Lil.
Pip. Lil Pip. Let's go. You guys, it's your time to shine.
All right, so they're following you outside. So you guys sort of meet at the guards
Pip
and
Lil, maybe you two should stay back.
so the guard at the front sort of holds his hand out to give you your space. He's, all the three guards have created a perimeter.
I'll allow for Blibdupulp to be on the scene, but not those two.
Gotcha. Okay, so they kind of hang behind, no problem.
Was anybody else coming on the scene since uh, Tug took everyone out of the house except for left you guys there with the wine and bread and cheese.
Yeah,
Soul,
no, I'll
Tyrell.
step out.
Okay. I'll allow any of the zoo warriors on the scene, but I'm not allowing those two. So.
Okay, sure. All right, so detect your detectiveness.
Detect your Easter.
So, yeah, ask away. What do you wanna know first? You ask the questions. I'll tell you what you got.
Okay. First question is, what species am I looking at here?
So this is a humanoid, and it has yes,
Humanoid, male or female?
humanoid male. Yes.
Okay. And what sword did they belong to?
So they have the green sash of dread.
Greens. Okay. And where is the slash wound?
Across the neck. So it starts from the left and goes to the right.
Okay, left to right. They've been slashed. What is the rough time of day?
The rough time of day is it's just afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock. The blood on the ground would indicate that it was fairly recently, somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes ago.
Okay. Soul and Steve, could you two assist me and head out into the crowds? Both of you go a different way down the alley and see if anybody saw anything. I'm gonna
Kill
use.
everyone. Okay.
No, let's not kill anybody. Please alert the guards if you see anybody suspicious, but just see if anybody saw what happened here.
Oh, okay. I'm
Oh,
feeling
gonna pay us?
lightheaded and sleepy. Okay, let's do this.
Do we get paid like guards for this?
I can put in a contracting request with the keepers, and we can see about getting you paid. We often do pay consultants, so yeah, we can see about getting you paid.
How about I'll do this if you give me an invitation to a dinner with your parents?
Well, we shall see. It depends on what kind of information you can find. If you can crack this case, then yes, consider it done.
Okay.
I mean,
You just want to still find guards?
Man, I'm still having trouble seeing this. It's just black for me right now.
On your screen?
Yeah, I know it's popping up on yours. I'm just having trouble getting it to watch it.
Let me try again here. Screen. Is it working yet? Is anybody there? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I cannot hear any of you. I can't hear any of you. Check 1 2. Let me close Discord. Hello? Hello? Hello. I can't hear anybody. Hmm. Hello. What the hell? Hello. Nothing? Check. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Still can't hear me? It's literally picking it up on everything else but this. Check. Check 1 2. 1 2 check. Check 1 2. What the hell is going on? Check. Check 1 2. 1 2 check. Hello. Hello. Check check check. Check check check. Check. Check check check. Check. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my gosh. My Discord is just broken now. What the hell? Why? Check. Check, 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 check. Check. Dude, what the hell? What the hell is going on? Check. Hello. 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 Hello.